This weekend, we begin Catholic Schools Week. And as we do, I'd like to acknowledge the debt we owe to a particular person, a member of the church who himself was a convert to the faith. And that person is St. Paul. He was a most remarkable educator, and he minced no words when it came to talking about Jesus Christ. He spoke the truth about Christ and about how to live a Christian life. In fact, if St. Paul was standing in this pulpit this evening, he'd probably be telling us about what are known as the devil's beatitudes. And they go something like this. Blessed are those who are too tired, too busy, too distracted to spend an hour with God on Sunday. They're my best workers. Blessed are those Christians who wait to be asked and expected to be thanked. I can use them. Blessed are the touchy who stop going to church. They're my missionaries. Blessed are the troublemakers. They'll be called my children. Blessed are the complainers. I'm all ears to them. Blessed are those who are bored with the priest's mannerisms and mistakes. They get nothing out of his homilies. Blessed is the church member who expects to be invited to his own church, for he is part of the problem instead of the solution. Blessed are those who gossip, for they should cause strife and division, and that pleases me. Blessed are those who are easily offended, for they will soon get angry and quit. Blessed are those who do not give their offering to carry on God's work, for they're my helpers. Blessed is he who professes to love God and hate his brother and sister, for he shall be with me forever. And blessed are you when you hear this and you think it's about the other person, not yourself. I've got you too. Which brings up the topic of Catholic education. Whether it happens in your home, at religious education classes on Wednesday evenings, here on Sundays, or even in our parochial schools, the goal is the same. Formation in character, formation in moral values. Graduates of Catholic schools are not only do they excel in academics and professionalism, but it's most important because Catholics dedicate themselves to the service of others. And it was so poignant during 9/11. No one recognized it at first. The firefighters who gave their lives, the men and women who gave their lives during 9/11, it was remarkable when the funerals started coming in, they were taking place in the Catholic Church. Because Catholics give themselves in service to others. Whether it be in education, whether it be in the medical field, we act as Christ. We give ourselves in service to others. And I'd like to thank all of you. It is your financial support of your parish, specifically, that makes it possible to offer the exceptional education that's available in all of our Catholic schools. And my brothers and sisters, that on your part is an act of faith. It's an act of faith on your part that you believe in those values that we teach through Catholic education. I'd like to commend in a special way those families who are actively involved in the life of our parish here at St. Peter's. As I said at the beginning, the home, it's the most important center of religion and religious education. When you witness to your faith, You are doing a remarkable act when you do that in your home to your children. You're giving them a gift, a beautiful gift that goes beyond measure. And it begins specifically in the home with parents. This is Catholic Schools Week, when we collectively reflect of the call the Lord has given us to provide a Catholic education to as many people as we possibly can. And why do we do that? When our ancestors first came to this country, none of them, or very few of them, had a college education. But that generation, they figured it out. They went to work. They saw the value of education, and they made sure that their children would get the best education possible by sacrificing, maybe working an extra job. They fought to see that their children and their grandchildren got the best education possible, as well as to learn good character, to learn honor, self-discipline. And of course, most importantly, they wanted to make sure that they learned their Catholic faith. Today, the church stands ready to help our parents to fulfill the hope that they have for their children. Our parish school exists only because of all the past commitment people made and those who came before us. But not only them, it exists because of you now, dedicated as well to that education. And it exists to deliver an excellent education to our children. It exists to give our children that foundation, to give them those values that we need to face the challenges that we face in our world today. It exists to allow our children to experience our values, and it exists so that our children can live out their faith daily. Daily. Our faith is talked about. Our faith is professed. Our faith is believed. And our children in our school are able to pray to God without any reason not to. The reason Catholic schools exist is to help keep us grounded in Jesus, in the one who is our reference for all the issues and struggles of our time. He's the one, as we heard in those beautiful Beatitudes, who can lead us to peace and to hope. And that's what our Catholic education wants to make known, to make Jesus Christ loved and known in our world today. This weekend, we welcome you to our Catholic school. If you'd like to visit our school tomorrow, or at any time in the future, if you want to come in and visit our school, just give us a call. We want to make sure that our school is there and it continues to exist for our children and for future generations, that they too may know and love Jesus Christ. But most importantly, it's not just a building, it's not just a school, it's you, parents, who make the difference. Education begins at home. Don't be afraid to be a St. Paul to your family. Don't be afraid to teach the faith to our children, that it may continue on to the next generation as well. God bless you for what you do for Catholic education.